Arsenal 2, Wolverhampton Wanderers 2. Where do we even start from? Before the game, everybody expected 3 points. Everybody expected a 3-point wrap. After the game, Arsenal yet again dropped points to a last-minute equalizer. Whew. Remember to like, share, and subscribe to the channel. And yes, the talking points. It's crazy how after 5 years plus and counting, it's the same thing at the end of the season. The players get nervy. The coach doesn't know how to drive in the winning mentality in the players. And we go on and drop points where we are not meant to drop points in a title running. Like, this is when you expect your players to step up the biggest. This is when you expect players to stand up and be counted. But what do we get? We have players who play like they're scared to do something, who play like they're more concerned about the eventual outcome than the game that they are playing at the moment. From the moment the first whistle went, the moment the kickoff whistle went, Arsenal looked a shade of the team they were in the beginning of the season. We weren't passing the ball well. We lost possession of the ball countless number of times. And even at 2-0, at 2-0 up, the game didn't look good. Arsenal didn't play good yesterday. And that's the bottom line. We didn't look good against the worst team in the league that is already preparing for life in the championship next season. That's how bad this result is. Wolves have 9 points total this season. Arguably the worst team in the whole of English football right now. Looking like they might even be the worst team to play in the Premiership after Derby County. And somehow, this Arsenal team, found a way to not win. That's how crazy this season is. Or that result, I beg your pardon. That's how crazy that result is. You cannot be 2-0 up at the worst team in the league, who are all but waiting relegation, and then allow that lead to slip in a title run. We're not chasing the top 4. We're not chasing, we're not avoiding relegation. We are playing to win the title, the English Premiership. Now, the major people to blame right now is the players and the manager. Nobody, after the result, nobody is beyond blame. You can single out individual errors from players, the equalizing goal, Gabriel and Raya, Martinelli not being clinical enough, Gyökeres not being effective enough, Saka not effective in the midfield. In fact, let's talk about Saka in the midfield. I don't know why you have Eze, Norgard, you have Zubimendi, Declan Rice, and you decide to start Saka in the middle of the park at the 8 or 10 position, whichever way you want to look at it. Saka's best position for Arsenal has always been right side of the attack. Why, in this critical time of the season, you try to tweak your team? That is beyond me, and that's on Arteta. And then again, the other point, every time we are at this point in the season, in the past 3 seasons that we've been chasing for the title, nerves always affect the team. I thought the team has changed because the way we've been playing, both in the Champions League and in the Premiership, we've looked better than we've been in the past couple of seasons. But some way, somehow, old habits seems to be dying hard. And that is on the whole management and the players themselves, because these players have been here, the core players have been here for the past 4 seasons. They've been through this situation. They were there in 2023, they were there in 2024. And it's 2026 and they're still allowing the same thing to happen. That's how crazy this is. Now, it's simple. If Arsenal don't win the league this season, I would say this team under Arteta probably won't be able to win the league. Because we've been doing it with Arteta since 2022-23, when we were actually challenging. We've done it for 3 to 4 years now, and nothing has happened. It's the same story. Play well in the beginning of the season, comes crunch time, choke. It happened in 2023, happened in 2024. Yeah, last season we might say, okay, we had injury problems, but it still happened regardless. There were times that we felt that if we were able to put up a run, we can put Liverpool on some kind of pressure, but we didn't. So yes, it's the same thing, and this is the fourth season straight that it looks like it's happening. Yes, we're 5 points clear. Albeit City has a game in hand. Now this team has lost the fans. They've lost the support of the fans. Every fan. They've lost the support of every Arsenal fan. Both the ones that didn't believe and the ones that believed. The belief is gone. Every fan right now has lost hope in this Arsenal team. Maybe out of 1,000 Arsenal fans, maybe you have 10 that still believe somewhat that we can win this league. I personally don't see it happening anymore, because right now, with the way this team is, there is no evidence to suggest that we can actually go on and win the league. Not after dropping a 2-0 lead against Wolverhampton Wanderers. That's how bad it is. The only way this team right now, because right now, we're away at Tottenham in the next game, and it's a derby game. And with the way we've been playing, trust me, as bad as Tottenham is, they're going to be fired up. And it's an away game, so the home fans are also going to be fired up for Tottenham. They are going to be the best. They're going to be the happiest fans if Arsenal don't win this league. So definitely they're going to ask their team to. They're going to be there to chant their team on, to put as much dent in this Arsenal title charge. And they don't even need to win. They just need to avoid defeat. Right now, the only way this Arsenal team can actually gain the trust back, gain the belief back, and gain the fans back is not just by beating Tottenham, because that doesn't change anything. They have to go to the Etihad and win. That is the only way I see the fans getting back to back this Arsenal team. That's it. Go to the Etihad and win. Nothing short of that will get the fans back on the side of this Arsenal team. 11 more games to go. We're still in the Champions League, still in the FA Cup, in the finals of the League Cup. And yes, mathematically, we're still ahead in the league. But honestly, if we don't win a major trophy this season, it has to be curtains on this Arteta project. Somebody has to say it. I've been a fan of this team. I've been backing this team all these years. But if at the end of the season, no major trophies, and when I mean major trophies, I'm not even saying the FA Cup. I'm saying one of either the Champions League or the Premiership. The FA Cup will probably not cut it. Might maybe save his job, but I don't think he cuts it. If Arsenal don't win a major trophy this season, this Arteta project has to be shut down. It's sad to say, but it has to happen. And a lot of players will also have to go for it. Because it's clear we've been doing the same thing with the same players for the past 4 seasons and nothing has changed. It's been the same story. Play well up until a certain point in the season, and then all of a sudden capitulate, choke. This has to be on not just the players, but also the managers. The whole setup has something wrong with it. And we've tried to stick with it season after season, but if it doesn't happen this season, then it just proves one thing. It's not working. That's all I can say. And as the thumbnail said, biggest losers. The biggest losers here are not the rival fans. The biggest winners here are the rival fans. The biggest losers here are not Arsenal fans, not all of them. The biggest losers, if Arsenal don't win this league this season, are the same. If Arsenal don't win this league this season, the biggest losers are the fans that have actually been backing this team, been backing the manager, been sticking to this team through thick and thin. Even when some fans I've always been saying Arteta is not the man. This team and some players are not good enough. The biggest losers are fans like me and the rest of us here that have always been backing the team. That have been here week in, week out saying we're going to win the league. We're the best team in the league. We are the biggest losers if we don't win this season. Because at the end of the day, rivals will bash us. Fellow Arsenal fans who have been saying this wasn't going to work or this isn't going to work are also going to be out to get us. So we are the biggest losers because at the end of the season, we don't win anything. We have nothing to say, nothing to back up. We are just going to be quiet and then wait till next season. And then they need to now have proven all these rival pundits, rival ex-players right. I can't wait to see exactly what they're going to say if eventually we don't win the league this season. Because the Netflix FC chance, next season FC and all that is going to come back. And we're going to look so bad. And we will have nobody else to blame but ourselves. Because we've been backing this team, been backing this manager. But at the end of the day, we would have been proven to have been the wrong ones in the conversation. Like, share, and subscribe to the Dugout Podcast. Hopefully, slim hope, my team can get it together and rally. But then again, we've never seen it happen before. But evidence suggests it's going to happen now. Welcome to the Dugout.